Assalamu alaikum, shalom, hotel, power to my people that scattered all over the four corners of the earth. This is your boy Musa Asakar, and I come here to drop you some jewels. You feel me? Welcome this morning on Tuesday, your work week. I know it's been long, it's been kind of warm, but if you got that melanated stuff in your skin, you gonna make it, black man and black woman. You gonna make it. Well, this morning as I was getting ready for work, I usually scroll the internet and see what the trending topics is for the day. And I came across Boyce Watkins, and he's with this young fellow. And he came out with a video, and it's entitled, Why Wealthy People Say You Should Never Buy a Home. Wow. And it's a hard hitter, black people. So I want you to sit down and peep game and see what we could do with this equation. You feel me?
Everybody, hope you guys are having a good day. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World, the Black Business School. And today we are going to have an important conversation that I know is going to benefit you. I want to as always, welcome you guys to drboycetv.com, the home for intelligent black people, brought to you by the Black Business School, which is the Harvard for black people, the place where you can go to actually get a real education on the things that matter for you as a black person. We are here for you. We are built by you. We are supported by you. We are not controlled or run by anybody else, and so that's why we're special. That's why we're able to do things in a unique way. So today, I want to have a really interesting conversation that will help sort of settle a debate and a dispute that kind of goes on among wealth experts about buying a home. You know, a lot of people have heard about buying a home and how important that is, and whether that's something you should do with your investing strategy. And there are experts out there who say that buying a home is for suckers. You don't buy no home. Don't you get no single family house? What's wrong with you? And a lot of people are confused. So like, wait a minute, I thought owning a home was the American dream. So we're gonna clarify this. We're gonna settle this once for all. And to do this, I'm bringing in Mr. Julian Gordon. Julian is a Stanford University graduate. He's also our dean of real estate in the Black Business School, and he's a very smart black man. I'll ask my brother, how you doing today, Julian?
What's going on, Doc? It's good to be here, man.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to have you, man. It's great to work with you. Great to talk to you as always. And everybody who's watching, I hope you'll shout out your city. Shout out your city so we know what city you're coming in from. So
tell them to shout out their rent. Tell them to shout out their rent or their mortgage payment.
I don't know if people will shout that part out. I don't know. I think people get embarrassed by that, especially if you tell people how much money they put in the pockets of their landlord by paying rent. You know, like how many landlords have bought homes off of other people's rent money. That's a whole other conversation. But yeah, if you want to shout out your rent, shout out your rent. Some people already shouted out on Instagram. Instagram for Real Boyce Watkins. They're actually shouting out. Somebody actually put $1,050 a month. Yeah. So go ahead, bro. So let me ask you this, man.
Yes.
You know, I did a video about this in terms of trying to break down my perspective on things, and I know that you're big into property ownership, things like that. And you and I both heard different perspectives. You got Jay Morrison, who's Mr. He talks heavy about real estate, all the different ways you should own and get into it. Then you have Grant Cardone, who said buying a home is something nobody should do. That's really something that only silly people do. Tony Robbins has actually even said you should buy a house, not a home, right? Which further confuses people. So you can help kind of settle this a little bit based on your expertise and experience.
Yeah. So, the American dream is a setup, and this is why no matter how hard a lot of people are working and how smart they are and all the education that they got, the American dream is actually a setup, and it's become a nightmare for them.
Woo! Did he say something right there? You go bust your ass at the job just to try to make some crumbs, just to try to come to give all them crumbs to somebody else, and you just get left with less crumbs. And you got to ration out your bills in triage, what's more important. So, man, me personally, black people, whoever on my page or whatnot, hit me up. We need to invest in some land. I mean, we can put together $10 a week for it. I mean, think about how many people just do that. We buy drugs or whatnot. Just maybe put out $10 together and then focus on some land. Then we could build on that. Because if we were the rent that we're paying right now, man, come on now. And Nashville ought to be a goddamn shame of themselves for doing this. Ought to be. They ought to be. But you know what? Tables are going to turn. Tables are going to turn. Real talk.
For a lot of people, You got 76% of Americans living paycheck to paycheck. And here we are in the quote-unquote land of the free, but even the best, brightest, and the hardest working are still not free. How is that the case, right? So when you think about the American dream, they say go get a good education, but then now you have student debt. Then they say go buy a single-family home, but now you have this mortgage. And when you look at the word mortgage, you look at the etymology of the word mortgage, like mortician, it literally means death pledge, right? And so I've seen so many people get caught up with getting a single family mortgage that was a little bit more than they could afford, and it actually traps them in jobs and careers that they don't desire. And then the other part of the American dream is just go get a high paying job. And while you may have a high paying job, a salary can actually be slavery because you only have one source of income, and that income can get cut off at any moment in time. And so people stay stuck on the corporate plantation and shucking and jiving and doing what they got to do just to make sure that that one source of income is actually still coming in. And then on top of that, they call that income, and it's not really income. That is your salary is your revenue. Then you have your living expenses, and what's left over at the end of the month is actually your income. But everybody calls their salary their income. But when you look at the way a business defines income, it's revenues minus expenses equals income. So two people can have the same salary, right? But they can have different income because of their living expenses. So the American dream is actually a setup to keep people in debt for as long as possible, especially with student loans and then with a single family home mortgage. And then when you only have one source of income that you're relying on to try to pay those things back, that's how you end up trapped, no matter how hard you work, no matter how much education you have. And so you got to be careful, and there's ways to get out of that trap and get free as quickly as possible.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you take heed to this message. And like I said, we always go 5 and 5 on some weed. Let's go 5 and 5 on some land. 10 and 10 on some land. I'm down with whatever. With any organization that's trying to purchase a land. You know, I mean, school is cool, but we need land to put school on. I mean, did you see the guy that the little boy got charged with assault for dodgeball? Get the fuck out of here, man. You don't want to send your child in no slaughtering house. And that's what we doing, and just we really don't care if we doing so. Black man and woman, you gotta, man, be accountable for your actions, man. We gotta change it up. Doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results is insane. Insane. We repeating the cycle. Are we insane? This is your boy Musa. Peace and a bottle of happiness.